We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the
first baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Batting second here tonight.
In now, Brian Dozier looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. For Mauer, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, this has been a frustrating at bat. He's got to really get his emotions.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Now here's the pitch.
Kevin Kiermaier.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Buxton will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Catcher Ryan McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he settling in now. Jorge Polanco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Scorched to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Here's Byron
Right
Buxton
fielder.
now. He'll work on
Byron
keeping this top of the
Buxton.
second alive. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Mauer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Justin Upton. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Now another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the Halos have their first hit of the game. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Runners on the move for second. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. In now is Andrelton Simmons. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Dozier ranges to his left, and he'll get in there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard when lined out in his first at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Pineda pauses. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Buxton is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto.
Catcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Realmuto.
Oh, that grounder got him. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eduardo Escobar.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Over for a look now is Bradley, but this will find the seats. A foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Ready for another chance. Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catcher Brian McCann.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after ground. Rounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bradley is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bradley going back on it. He's got it. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Skied into very shallow right. Buxton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Minnesota.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for the Twins.
First pitch on its way.
JT Realmuto.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hopped up, calling for it. Balbuena, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Andrelton.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Rosario comes up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Trout stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Buxton retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jorge Polanco.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 0-1 delivery. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Brian McCann.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kiermaier will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman,
Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he misses 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Buxton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Left fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Your attention, please.
C.J. Cron will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one is wide for ball 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So striding in, Brian McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Addison Reed. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Kepler. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Catcher.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to the plate, and he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it. Prone. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Prone has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Cole Calhoun. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder.
And he starts him out with a strike 56 on the outer half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 to first. Mauer's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The batter,
Here's just Upton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Buxton is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Right side and right into the shift. Rosario on the grass, on to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Tonight.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.